this knowledge, I'm sure people have asked you this before, but there's been this whole thing about this 8-hour work day, that's been in the thing.
Yeah.
From the viewpoint of an actor and from the viewpoint of someone who's a producer by default.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not a producer, but yeah, a producer.
Yeah,
family,
but
yes.
family, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you look at it?
See, I'll tell you, my answer would be the same.
Do you mind if I tell you first how I look at it?
Yes, of course, please.
So we can have a discussion about it,
of
right?
Course.
So the way I look at it is, of course, it's an individual's choice, and if it's an individual has the privilege to kind of be in that condition, that's well and good. But I also think that filmmaking is a very because I know a lot of directors, I've been on sets and all that, and I know that it's a very weird job.
Yeah.
Let's say the generator conks off for 2 hours, and 8 hours is now 6 hours.
Correct.
And let's say that day is a combination day with 15 other actors who are not going to be available
on any other day.
Or you have to wait for 2 months or something like that. It's a little.
And we've all been there.
Yeah,
we've all been there.
So
and
I feel it's a call that each one, I don't think you can generalize this.
Which is why my answer was going to be that it is for me, I feel like my answer wouldn't change irrespective, because I'm of the opinion that the example that you gave right now is those one-off days, right? It's not like a generator is going to conk off every day.
Yeah.
Having said that, I feel it is just such a subjective choice. I said this in an interview very recently, that everyone is in a different space, in a different place in their life at a certain age, right? When you start out, you're with this whole adrenaline and you're like, I will work on 5 films at a time, which I've done. Now, I don't want to do 5 films at a time. I like to do 2 films at a time, or 1, or you just understand your craft better.
Right.
Now, having said that, somebody could be okay with 12 hours, somebody could be okay with 14 hours, somebody could be okay with 8 hours. I think that's a very personal choice to make. But that's something that should be pre-discussed. And both actors and the team has, I feel, the right to choose then, If somebody's going through a phase where, because you said Deepika's shift, 8-hour shift thing, it's okay for her to have a decision that she wants at this point. That works for her at this point, which is not making her guilty, right? At the same time, it's absolutely the right of the producers to decide whether they want to go ahead with it or not. So it's a very personal
where
choice.
I was a little confused was when people started talking about it becoming a kind of a rule. I think that's a little.
I don't think it can ever be a rule.
Yeah, it has to be an individual.
It has to be an individual. Also, what age you're at, what's your priorities. Like I've spoken to Ajay sir and Akshay sir about this, which also I said in an interview, where they said that they worked 24 hours. At one point in life, multiple shifts. They used to only change their t-shirts, and the denims used to be the same and go from one set to the other set. And they've done that. And now at this point in their life, they don't want to do that. But I've seen both of them. It's not that if 8 hours becomes 10 hours and there's a scene that's going on, they're going to leave it. They finish that and then they go home. But it's like the rule is for largely most of the days, if you can, please schedule it like this so that we can have a work-life balance. So I think everyone has the right to decide if you're in a place to decide, why not?
Yeah.